Well, after a very eventful past 24 hours of info dumps and finding out beloved fan favorite Vultures 2 songs are scrapped, I'm honestly still a bit confused about what's actually going on at Yeezy.
I love leaky!
So starting off yesterday morning, we got a little info dump over on the Good Ass subreddit from fellow Kanye YouTuber on that note. This info dump contains both good and bad parts, so let's start with some of the good. We found out that Kanye is indeed about to do something huge with footwear not involving Nike that is probably going to be him releasing altered designs of his old Yeezys to avoid copyright infringement over Adidas, who still owns the original design patents. I would guess that Kanye would need to alter these designs pretty heavily, and even then he's probably still going to get sued by Adidas anyway for even trying, so we'll just have to wait and see if that actually ends up happening. This source also did not have any idea if anything relating to Kanye and Nike collaborating was going on, so it's possible that agreement is still up in the air, or maybe it's not going to go through at all. We just don't know right now. Along with that, on that note's source told him a bunch of stuff about the Yeezy app that would later in the day prove to be not true at all. Basically, the story that was told in this info dump puts all the blame on Kanye for not paying the Yeezy app developers and trying to back out of agreements he made by claiming he never signed papers. This story also sees on that note's source as painting Milo to be sort of a bystander in the conflict, when in reality it was actually Milo who completely fucked everything up. Although the manner in which this source tells the Yeezy app story is incorrect, what is true, however, is that the app is basically no longer planned to be used at all, with Kanye now looking to drop Vultures 2 on streaming instead, which we can all be very thankful for. From what I can gather, it seems like there are two sides to the Yeezy app development story. There's Milo's side, with him actively trying to paint himself as not the villain, even going so far as to speak with both TMZ and Rolling Stone to say that he actually chose to leave Yeezy on the grounds of Kanye moving forward with Yeezy porn, which is completely false. The real story is that Milo was fired by Kanye sometime before May 1st, and after being fired, Milo then went and started making decisions on behalf of Kanye and Yeezy, which included trying to get rid of all the Yeezy app people, including the head software product lead, Venza. This was all proven by some text messages posted by Yes Jules to Twitter, where we can see a screenshot Kanye sent of Venza telling him that Milo had fired him, to which Kanye then starts to realize that the actual issue here is Milo. This was made even more confusing, however, when Milo tweeted out a supposed letter the Yeezy app developers sent to Kanye, basically just collecting all their complaints. To me, it seems like Milo had his publicist draft up this letter to try to once again sway the record in his favor, with the letter basically alleging all the blame on Kanye and Yeezy as a company and none of it on Milo, who was actually the one fucking everything up. So after all of this, let's recap what we know as 100% truth. First, we know the app as of right now is dead, with a version of it being completed and ready for release on May 3rd. Second, we know Kanye will be releasing Vultures 2 through streaming services and not through the app. Third, we know Milo was acting on behalf of Yeezy and terminating employees following his own termination. And fourth, we know none of the Yeezy app people were paid for their work, and basically all of them were eventually let go once the app concept died. It's really tough to say what will happen from here on out, but if I had to guess, I think the Yeezy app developers will end up suing Yeezy for unpaid wages, and then Kanye separately will sue Milo for damages and wrongfully acting on behalf of the company. Regardless, this entire Yeezy app thing has been a complete shit show from the very beginning, so I'm just glad it's finally over and we will actually be getting new releases from Kanye on streaming services. Also, side note, Yes Jules is not back with Yeezy. She confirmed this herself on Twitter, so it seems like Kanye just texted her because he knows she hates Milo. Now, in other news, I am very sad to report that fan favorite Vultures 2 song Take Off Your Dress has been confirmed scrapped from new album tracklists.
She gets some good
The last we heard about Take Off Your Dress, Kanye was having Ty Dolla $ign record interpolations of the sample, but now that Vultures 2 is dropping on streaming, he really can't be fucking around with uncleared samples. Otherwise, we're gonna have another good don't die situation.
Slip off your dress, baby, so I can see.
There's no confirmation that sample clearance is why Take Off Your Dress is scrapped, but it's the most logical conclusion and could also end up being the reason why Gun to My Head also meets a similar fate. Along with this, we heard from Lewitt that Promotion, Slide, and River are all still actively part of recent Vultures 2 track lists. Although he isn't quite sure about Time Moving Slow, which could end up being scrapped as well. We did know that Kanye still wasn't satisfied with how River sounded, hence why he changed it after Miami for the March 9th private LP.
All you tie-ties with all your women, keep your dog strapped down and reckless. All the motherfuckers down and the speckless. No complaining that they calling me the bestest. Press the cut, bust down, broke necklace. I ain't telling no reason to disguise it. All you tie-ties with all your women, keep your dog strapped down and reckless. All the motherfuckers down and the speckless. No complaining that they calling me the bestest. Press the cut, bust down, broke necklace. I ain't telling no reason to disguise it.
And I wouldn't be surprised to hear songs like Promotion and Slide also go through major beat changes similar to River. And to round out this video, we got a lot more info from Rich the Kid himself about his upcoming album, executive produced by Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign. According to Rich, he's planning to drop Life's a Gamble sometime in June, and he notes that he has 2 songs featuring Kanye in the vault that will probably be releasing on the album. Along with this, Rich notes that if Vultures 2 never drops, he's going to try to get Let Me Chill Out with Takeoff and NBA Youngboy shifted over to Life's June as his planned release month actually makes me feel a lot better about Vultures 2 dropping, but I still don't love his wording with the Let Me Chill Out tweet saying if Volume 2 never drops. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and let me know down in the comments if you think Time Moving Slow will end up seeing a release on Vultures 2.